This cup is so full. I'm really sleepy right now. I don't know if you can hear me, so once I play this back, I can only hear. It's currently 7:41, and I'm so sleepy. It's like a donut. It's kaya and butter. I think it's homemade kaya. Let's try. The butter is like whipped. It's not like greasy butter. Very soft. It's so hot. Like, it's only 9:15 a.m. I have the rest of the day to go. Oh my god, it's like 0:07. Okay. I put on so much powder. Oh my god. Like, I've never put on that much powder in my life. I don't know if you can hear me because I have this fan going on. Like, I've never put that much powder in my life. Like, I get it now why like all those Asian brands, they all have like they're all obsessed with like sebum control, because it's insane. Like, I am sweating. Good morning, people. I don't know how I did last night. I wish I didn't take a photo because I was so tired. There's a place where you can take showers in the airport at CHEK, but I was in Terminal 1 because I had to get my bags, which I stored away. And there's like a bridge that links to Terminal 2 / the hub where the showers are. And like, I was expecting like a 5-minute walk. I was so tired. Like, something happened last night as well. It's so funny. I took MRTs the entire day. So I was doing a lot of walking, but then going to the airport, I was like, oh, I'll just grab a car. Because I'm so tired, I can't walk anymore. So I grab a car, and like, it asks me to verify my card. So I thought like my card payment was set up. And but when I arrived at the airport, the driver was like, you chose cash, right? And I was like, what? No, I didn't. And I was trying to check, like, how do you know if you chose cash or not? But I was just like, I kind of panicked a bit. Oh, yeah. So I had to text my friend. I don't know a lot of people here. So I had to text Tiara because I was like, so he told me, he's like, oh, you chose cash, right? And I was like, no. And he's like, no, you did. And obviously I know he's not responsible for it, but I was like, okay, so what can I do? Because I was like, I don't have cash. And he was kind of like, and I don't blame him for being annoyed. I would be annoyed too, because he's just trying to do his job. And he wasn't like rude or anything, but he was like, how do you not have cash? Or it's like, how much cash do you have? And I was like, I only had $2 on me, because I used my cash for like food and stuff. And so I was like, I don't know what to do, but then kept thinking, I was like, okay, let me call. And so I was able to text Tiara, because like the thing is, in Singapore, they have like a pay now option, so like they can pay through a QR code. But I can't do that because I don't have a bank in Singapore. So I was able to get through that. Bless Tiara. Honestly, she quite literally saved me. I'm so grateful. Because this is like a budget trip. I was like, oh, I'll just like sleep at the airport. Like, cause like there's there's chairs and there's like free like lounges and stuff that I could just sleep in. Tried it last night. I don't know. I mean, I'm alive. I genuinely thought I wouldn't be able to get through the night though, because I got a chair and I think I was waking up like every hour. I was waking up every hour to just like check my things and like check that everything's fine. And interestingly enough, I'm not like delirious. I was just like taking a bunch of power naps. Like no, I would literally just get up, look around, and then go back to sleep. And then change my position. And then go back to sleep. So it's kind of crazy. I've never done that before. It was definitely fun, definitely interesting. Would I do it again? I think with better planning. Because also the reason why I didn't book anything was because I actually didn't know what I was gonna do today. Like I didn't know if I was gonna do stuff further into the night. So I didn't want to book a hotel just for me to like get back really late. And I'm like, oh, like, what a waste of money. I could have just like slept at the airport. That was my thought process with the whole thing. But I mean, like I'm here. I didn't have to travel anywhere far, and I'm at my gate, so I think I'm happy. This still doesn't feel real. Like I was literally saying it. I was saying it to myself yesterday. Like when I touched down, I was like, I can't believe I'm in a different country right now. It kind of just feels like I took a really long train ride to another city. I don't know. I just can't believe I'm in another country right now. And when I say it out loud, I think it's just like being in another completely other country without my family. It's definitely new, definitely weird. Oh my gosh, yeah. Anyway, this drink is really good. Luckin Coffee. Please come to Melbourne. Puzzle Coffee was there. Anyway, okay, I think let's wrap this up. And the next time I see you might be in Hanoi. It was like so stressful in the airport because okay, like obviously it was my first time, and like obviously I know better to just like book through the app and just don't entertain people, right? But like they can tell that I'm new, they can tell that I'm fresh, and so they're all like patting on me. They're like, oh, I can get you a grab, I can get you a grab, and I was like, nah, let me. Oh, I'm having fun with the tripod. Sorry. I was like, no, let me book through the app. Like, leave me alone, sir. Like, I was just really flustered because it's hot. I'm thirsty. I haven't ate anything, and I was like, I just want to, you know, I just want to get going, and I've got like a nail appointment. So I was like, hello, let's keep going. But they keep talking to me, and it's like all the Vietnamese, and I was like, stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Một chút chết trong tim, một nút thắt trong lòng, rồi cứ thế công nhiên và từng ngày tôi cứ ngóng trông, điều đó đúng hay sai, điều ta có nên dừng lại. It's 11:15 actually. 10 p.m. LOL. And I wanted to order some. Obviously I wanted to eat dinner because wow. Okay, I took away, and they stored the burrata in a bag. How fun is that? So, cause I got my lashes done, and I was there for like 4 hours. Like lashes and my nails. And it was really good anyway. Like I'm not complaining, it wasn't because they were bad. But, well, I don't know what I was expecting. I kind of just went, obviously. I just wanted to get my things done. Half and half. Oh my god, it smells so good. I got 2 of like the more famous ones. I think like they're all really good flavor. Did I say this is from 4P's? This is from 4P's Pizza. If you don't know, it's like the iconic one that like people always talk about. Doesn't look that like amazing, but it's very flexible. It's very sturdy. I like the color because it's kind of patent, but if you were to see it in real life, it's got kind of like this crinkly texture, which I think looks cool. So it's not full patent. It's like super smooth patent. It's not like a leather. It's like there are times when I'm very sure that I like this specific thing, so I get them in multiple colors. So I also got this nude hair. We don't have a boat. We don't have a... Are we gonna do it? Oh my god, guys, you're never gonna believe it. I literally filmed an entire update of my day today, and it was on ×2. Slow. Crazy. I was saying, because I saw like the little number and it's at 36 minutes, and I was like, I swear I had less than 36 minutes of memory in this card. That makes sense. A bit of a bumpy start. I was picked up past the time I suspected to. I arrived at the place at the appointed time. They said 7:15, but like I had an earlier message that said 7:30. They weren't there at 7:15, so I waited till 7:30, you know, for the benefit of the doubt. And I was like, you know, people get late, but then no, apparently they left without, not left without me, but like they left that pickup location without me. But I was able to talk to some people, and it turns out they didn't have my correct phone number, which is not my fault, because they're supposed to get a number from the travel agency that I contacted, and they contacted me with the correct phone number, so it's not my fault. Just wanted to put that on the record. But I wasn't too fussed about it, like because Ninh Binh is only 2 hours away from Hanoi, so it's not like a major trip or anything. So I knew kind of that they would be able to accommodate for people, like situations like those. Anyway, so 2 hours drive, head over. I got a little top. I'm too lazy to get it out right now. You're gonna see it another day. But it's a really like nice white slouchy silk top. That's kind of like, it's got a very relaxed boat-ish neckline. And it's like it drapes in the shoulders. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't try it on in the store, but if I don't like it, my mom will like it. And I buy anything from small businesses / businesses that support workers, period. And apparently this business, most of the workers are disabled people. So, sue me for being a tourist. I did that. And I got it. Okay, moving on. The first location was at the Buddha Pagoda, Biden. I could be lying to you. We'll correct it in the script. The pagoda with all the different, not temples. That's not the word they use, but yeah, the different. They worship Buddha there. It's a Buddhist pagoda. And what I meant to say here was, the reason why I mentioned this part is because there was a moment during my tour. So I was with a tour group, and like I knew that with my personality, I would enjoy this because I like being with strangers. Because one, I can just indulge in the fact that no one knows me, so I can just mind my own business. Or alternatively, because no one knows me, there's a very like no strings attached kind of communication. I don't have to entertain anyone, so I can still talk to people in a very, not in a surface level way, saying that I don't care about them, but it's like I don't have to dig deep and like really, you know, listen. It's just very lighthearted, good conversation flow. So I knew eventually I would lean more because I like chatting with people. I like getting to know people. So by the second half of the first part of the trip, so by the morning, I was like chatting to my little seatmates. I was like, guys, what are we doing, where are we, how are we, where are we going after this, how long have we been here, yada yada yada. But there was a situation. So there was this family of four and they're English. And so I hear in the back, the girl, the eldest girl, she goes like, "Mom, have you got my phone?" And Mom's like, "No." And the brother is like, "Name her name. Are you mad?" And the dad's like, run to get the phone. And then the girl runs and Mom runs after her. And belatedly, like I think 2 minutes after the mom and the daughter left, the son, the younger son, saw her phone right next to him. They just didn't notice it when she ran off. And then the dad was like, "Oh, but don't make her feel bad." And I don't know, that really stuck with me. And like obviously I know that I don't know his family at all. But I do think there's a time and place when to correct your child. And I don't think the best environment to efficiently correct them is in a public setting, especially with a bunch of strangers that they'll be stuck with for the rest of the day. So I was like, good call, Dad, very good call. And so yeah, I don't know, that just stuck with me. I was also talking to this mother-daughter duo. The daughter is 15, the mom is obviously mom, and they've been traveling like Asia together, and that made me really miss my mom. Yeah. Okay, and so the second half was, not the second half, like the second part of the tour was the Chang'an boat ride. Really, really, really beautiful. And I was saying to my seatmate, so this is another seatmate, someone I was starting to become friends with, he has like the vibe of Snow White, Seven Dwarfs kind of vibe, like very jolly, very bright personality, not in like a very loud, obnoxious way, but in like, he just has a really nice vibe. And so I was telling him like, you know what, so we're on the boat, we're rowing, the guy in the back is rowing us. It was crazy, man. Their arms, their stamina is insane. They row for 2 hours straight. I could never. I was saying to my seatmate, I don't know any of their names. I don't know any of their names except the girl that left her phone behind. That's how aligned we all were, because I wouldn't ask for their names, they wouldn't ask for my name. We would just be talking, we would know that we would know of each other because we see each other on the bus, and we would see each other through the rest of the day, but like, and we would like catch up and like get to know each other, but we would not know each other's names, which I think was really sweet, I think, because I feel like sometimes people are so obsessed with names. I know that one book of How to Influence Friends said that names are really important. Like, I think in some contexts they are, but I feel like quality conversation beats everything. So what if someone forgets your name? That doesn't mean they don't care about you. Jeez. Anyway, let's not get to that. I was telling my seatmate in the boat, I was like, you know what we're missing right now? We're missing music. And I'm not talking about like pop, like bossa nova music, like playlist, chill cafe. I'm talking about immersive folk Vietnamese music to match the entire aesthetic, which is like big mountains and nature everywhere. And the funniest thing was, as we progress in the boat ride, there is this boat and there's like 4 people in it, and the girl starts singing, and it's beautiful singing, and it's like an operatic kind of style, but because the space was so big, her like the voice didn't feel like overpowering. It just felt like she was filling a very tiny bubble of hers, but like the nearby boats could hear it. It was so beautiful and it matched the aesthetic perfectly. I feel like I've never heard Vietnamese opera style before, but she had like this vibrato, but not like in the kind of way. It was just a very like natural, and it just really matched the aesthetic. It was actually literally exactly what I was imagining I wanted to play as the boat ride was happening, because it was like 2 hours. And I was like, we need music. But yeah, it was really pretty. And then the guy next to her started singing, and they're all like friends. I was like, you guys must be performers or something. So I think that was really cool and serendipitous. I'm trying to fast forward my story from okay, and then by the time we finished the boat ride, I was done. So, and the thing was, I thought it was over. I thought we were done, but no, we're not. We had, the final destination was to Hoang Mo for the viewpoint, and it's like this 500 step steep, very steep step, rocky steps. Did I rap? It's a really rocky and very steep slope of steps to two main viewpoints where you can overlook the village, that village, but in Ninh, sorry. And I'm really glad I did it. Like, I thought I wouldn't be able to because I was done by that boat ride. Like, imagine 2 hours of humidity, heat, your legs are cramped up in a very small space, nowhere really to stretch them out, and you know, you're not really doing anything, you're just like staring or paddling, you know. So yeah, I thought I was done, but no, I pushed through and I'm really glad I did. It was a very, very beautiful sight. But that being said, I was, and by the time I finished that hike, by the time I got down, I would literally swipe my skin and dirt would come off. It was that disgusting. I was like, no, before we went to Huang Ma and I thought we were done, I booked a hair wash and a massage because I thought that's all I needed. But no, I needed a body scrub down, you know. And for some reason, well, more than the fact that for some reason I couldn't find spas that would do a hair wash and a body scrub, besides that, that could have just been me, like my fault kind of thing. My bigger worry was I couldn't find a spot that was open late enough for me except for one, Rosie's Magical Spa, and it was the only one that was open late, and so my expectations were kind of low. Not low, I just had no expectations, because I do know that, you know, the Viets, they have a way of not coercing, they just have a way of like encouraging their customers to give like 5-star reviews through like discounts and stuff. So the rating system isn't, I think, the most reliable. However, like, I've given 5-star ratings like the last 2 days to some services that I've done out of genuineness, you know. So, and you know, people write reviews, so I still like, it wasn't like I was expecting the worst. I just had no expectation. Went in and it was so good. It was like 2.5 hours, flew by. Only one girl did all my services and she was so good, especially the massage. Like, I have very high expectations, but she was really good. She had really strong, powerful hands, and yeah, very thorough, very meticulous. I really love that. And all in all, so I got a body scrub and it was like a total body scrub, and then I got a massage. So the scrub was like 45 minutes, the massage was an hour, hair, and then facial, all of that was $65. And like, I don't know if that's I genuinely don't think that's overpriced. I think that's a pretty good price, especially in the old quarter. Of course, you can always find cheaper. It just takes a bit more digging. And again, remember my time frame. This was the only spa that I could find that was open at 12, because I would have been getting back to Hanoi by 9:30. So I wouldn't be able to do any of the other spas. And I couldn't imagine going to bed not shedding a whole layer of skin and not washing my hair. And I knew I wasn't doing that myself. I was like, I don't have the strength for that. And then yeah, now we're here, 12 p.m. period. Oh my gosh, a couple things. A quick rundown. Right now it's 12 p.m. so I'm still halfway through my day. So I started my day at 8 and I was kind of like, I had a bit of errands to do, but also it's like my only kind of free day in the old quarter. And so there were a couple things I wanted to do, but I kind of, for some reason, I just couldn't make up my mind, like which direction I want to go, yada yada yada. And I don't know how, but I was able to get through the day. Like, I thought I wouldn't be able to do anything, but I did a lot and did a lot of damage. So let's make this quick. After I had breakfast, I did my laundry and I got some essentials for Hajang, which I still need to pay for. I need to pay for it today. Okay, and then, so there is this store in front of my Airbnb and it's called Honey. And I think it's a Korean store. They've got a lot of Korean stuff. I saw the outside of the store and I was like, oh, I had a feeling that I'm gonna like a lot of stuff, and I did. Bless the sales associate, because I gave her so much items of clothing to the point where I was worried. I was like, if I like all of these things, but good thing I didn't. I only like 2 items, because like my basic, because like they had a lot of really like cool basics, like if you can think like the cool Korean girl basics, but then I kind of was like, to make everything so that I don't like overload my luggage, I only picked up stuff where like when I put it on I was like, oh, this like feels special, and it's like something that would be hard for me to get back home. And the prices were okay. Like the prices were, if you saw these pieces in Australia, very affordable is what I'm saying. Like I could see one of these things costing like $100, $110. It was, I think, around 40 each, but again, my money, and I'm happy with it. I really like the designs because I think they're hard to find. The two items I got were, let's make sure my hands are clean. Okay, first is this, I don't know if you can imagine it. It's like this, and it cinches in the middle as well. So if you can imagine it, it cinches in the middle. So it's a top, but also a skirt. I haven't tried it as a skirt yet. I tried it as a top, and like the material is very thick. Like it doesn't feel flimsy. Like if you can imagine, like if you can, you know, you see this material. If you think like that really cheap, it's like only one layer, no lining. It's not that. It's like really thick. Yeah, it's got like lining here, and the lining is like attached to it. Anyway, I really liked it when I put it on, and I like these kind of silhouettes for myself. And then I got this top. It's so pretty. I was like, if you can, I'm not trying it on, like I do not have the strength, but it's like this, like, what would I say, it's like this really, I've always liked this texture of material, of fabric. I always thought it was like so cool. And then I popped it on, and like it kind of sits as like a low, like a tank top, but then it kind of sits on your hips a bit. And I was kind of debating on it for a while because I was like, is it too basic, and am I gonna wear it? But eventually I was like, I feel like I'll be thinking about it when I leave. So I got it. Moving on. And then I went to Angel's House Vintage Store. This was my second stop. I was thinking like, I don't think I even walked past a kilometer from my place, and I did that much damage. Well, you'll see the damage I did. I was impressed with myself. From like thinking I wouldn't be able to do anything to having to go back to my Airbnb midday to drop stuff off so that I don't have to hold it for the rest of the day. I was like, whoa, did not see that coming. Anyway, the next one I got is this little, it's like polka dot. It's like a mint green. I love this color. I do really love this color. Like I think it's like such a summery, bright, fresh kind of top. And because of how light the mint is, I think, you know, it's like a really good way to spruce up a basic. And it's got like the lace trimming here. Fits really cute. And I like my tank tops a bit longer because I do like to wear my stuff lower waisted. So that was fun. And then I was telling the girl there, she's so pretty, and her voice was so calming. I was telling her like, yo, because like there was this big mirror there that you can check yourself out in, and I was like, girl, your mirror is too good. Like I know that mirror is like warping my dimensions, because I was like, my legs aren't that long, my torso is not that long. And I told her, but we were kind of joking, because I was like, I get it, a hustle's a hustle. And she was like, yeah, it's kind of our tactic as a joke. And I was like, no, but like for real, because I was like, if I look like this when I wear the clothes, girl. Anyway, but it's so fine. I'm gonna try it on in a bit. If I regret it, I don't think I'll regret it. I like it. Next I got this little mini skirt. Mom, it's not that short. Okay, I think my mom will be watching this. Don't panic, okay? But I got this little mini skirt. I love how there's like this thicker like band part. It just like sits really comfy, and again, like I like sometimes wearing my stuff a bit lower waisted, so I like that it's not just like I like that it's stretchy. And I really like this ruffle tee, clearly, because my skirts, my longer skirt right now is that. But I like this kind of ruffly texture. I think I thought it was something really flattering, really feminine. And I think it suits my body shape as well, because I don't usually tend to lean towards shorter items because I just don't think they flatter me the best. But I think because this is like it has a bit of volume, it kind of balances it out, because like my legs aren't stick thin, so you know, it just has to balance out that way. And then the last item I got was that's my fan, was this little, I think it's a tankini, because I think it's a swimsuit, but it's like, I was gonna wear it as a as a top, because it kind of, because you know that swimsuit material that like, yeah, this does it does that, and it fits really well, like even the cuffs, like, and there's padding here, because again, it's a swimsuit, and I love that. And so I was like, no one will know, and I mean, I don't care, it's mine. But yeah, it's like this really cute top, like if you imagine with like a skirt, like a very big, this is a top that's like a nice top and a pair of jeans type vibe. This is the nice top. And then 2 more items and then we're done. You kind of saw it, but first was these. Oh, actually, no, I got something else too. I dropped it off earlier. Okay, I'll show it in a bit. First are these. I know it's so funny, the duality anyway. But I finally got myself a pair of cargo jorts. Like, you don't understand, like I've been looking for a pair for the longest time, but I'm not the tiniest. Wait, we need to pause. I'm gonna run out of memory. Finally got a pair. I have very weird dimensions, and again, I like to have my stuff sit on my hips. Like I don't want it up my waist, and I want the hip, like my butt part, to feel really comfy. And when I saw this, it's very rare that I see a pair of pants and when I see it I'm like, that's gonna fit me the way I want it to fit. It's very rare, and it happened with this, so I was like, it's meant to be, so I kind of didn't hesitate. Guys, look at it. Look at her. She's like, and she is massive. She is massive. She's gonna be my airport bag. It's so like worn in. I love the brown, and I like how there's not too much hardware going on. It's like, I feel like it's very, very Chloe, very Balenciaga city bag, very type vibe. But it's none of those brands. Like, I'm sure it's like some off-brand something. I don't care. I loved how slouchy, and like, because you can adjust how much it cinches in, I can look like this, I can go like this, and so I love it. And like the straps are long. I'm not gonna tell you the price of this one just in case my mom's watching. Just look. Do you guys get the vibe? Do you guys get the vibe? It's so cute. It's so cute. I love her. We need to give her a name. I'll let you guys know if I find a name by then, but like, I love this bag. It's so cute. Anyway, I did want to get like a pair of basketball short type things. Adidas dupe, who knows, who cares. And then the second was this jersey. Very, very Neo Vision Australiana coded. But the thing is, what I hate about wearing jerseys is, first off, I don't want it to say some stupid thing, and like, for example, Neo Vision, I don't like how it's like in big letters it's Neo Vision. I just don't like that. And second, I don't like wearing jerseys with teams that I don't even know, let alone support. So I like this because it's just very simple and it does the job, and I like the color. It's like it's like a halfway between a round neck and a V, so it's cute. I didn't try this on, so we're just gonna have to hope for the best. Anyway, that's me. I'm gonna eat now. Count my cash. I've got a lot of cash going on. I got scammed. I think this is the only time I got scammed this trip so far. But again, like, I can imagine that if my mom was here, she would be really pissed off, because she's like, it's about the principle, and she's right. She's right. But also for me, it's like, if I can afford to, if this is like, cause I wanted to kill. I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait outside for my banh mi. Like, I wanted to do something in between, because they said it was going to take 15 minutes. And so I was like, okay, I can go withdraw some cash. But when I go to withdraw cash, the place was full, and so I was like, oh. So I kind of dawdled a bit, and then I was able to, I didn't want to waste my trip there, so I was able to go to one of the jewelry shops and exchange the Australian cash I had, so I'm glad with that. But then at that point I was like, ooh, it's past 15 minutes and I should really get back. And I didn't want to call a Grab, because I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to do the whole thing. So there's these people with the bikes one, and you know, they're all around in that area because there's a bunch of tourists there. And I was like, oh, okay, fine. Like, I'd rather sit under a fan for 5 minutes than walk for like 6 or 7. And so I went on, and it was not even a 3-minute ride. Like, I tell you, it was barely anything. And I was like, how much? And he's like, 100. And I was like, you're lying. But I had no time, nor did I care enough to negotiate. I was like, who cares? I need to get this food, I need to go. So yeah, that's my first. And then once I gave him the 100, all the other of his friends were like, oh, get on mine. And I was like, guys, I can walk now. I can walk 3 minutes back to my Airbnb place, don't worry. Anyway, okay, that's me. 2?
Day 2.
Period.
Day 2 is the big. Look at it. Day 2 has on loop.
Look, I got a stamp. Where's my stamp? Okay, let's see.
We got Hajang stamp.
We're gonna try egg coffee. Oh, you can try it as well.
Okay. Give it a mix.
Oh, it's really strong. Did you get the eggplant?
I got condensed milk.
No, but that's
You're worried about.
Yeah. There we go. Hello. Say hi. Hi.
Sorry.
This is gonna be you. Is it on me? It's on you. Personally, yes. Hello, lovely. Hello, hello. Eva up there.
Ready?
You ready? Oh. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
You ready?
Here we go.
She's so nice. And she's going to be dancing her heart out tonight because it's the last night of the day for her and not for us. Let's go!
Ça n'a pas longtemps, il a... Je t'envoie le courant pour faire la meurt.
fever dream. It's so random here. It's like, oh, there's a performance. Wow! It's like a Disneyland, but there's different themes. Yeah, anyway, whatever. Alright, this is what I came here for. No, it's literally so random here. Whoa. It's so random here. This is what I came here for. I really want it. But do y'all see that? Those stacks of Pop Mart, it's crazy. Like I just finished, like that's a lot, and like I mean I'm sure they're all reselling, but I just got mine. I actually initially got 2, but then I was like, sorry. But then I was like, no, let's practice self-control. So I got one. I want to unbox it. I want to get food, and I want to get a drink, and I want to unbox it. Oh, so what they do is they buy a bunch, and then they stick around at the outside and they open it so that for people who like want to get something specific, they know what they're getting. That's crazy. But also, like, doesn't it defeat the whole purpose? Maybe that's just me. Hello. Okay guys, I've fully given up budget life. I went into this, I think it's one of like the fancier restaurants, but I'm really craving a burger. And I want to like sit in peace, like I don't want to sit under the sun and there's like so much noise and everything. And I'm kind of hungry. You know what I like about, you know, being on my own is I can just eat whenever I want, and although it is 11, oh actually it's only 11:12. Wait, let me charge. Wait, I want to unbox it for you. Wait. Let's unbox first. I was gonna buy 2. I think I already told you guys. I was gonna buy 2, and then I was like, oh, if I bought 2, I would compare them, like, and if I got the same thing, I wouldn't be disappointed. But if I get 1, I'll never know. Right. I really don't care what I get. I think all of them are really, really cute. Like, genuinely think all of them are really cute, so I don't mind. But yeah, when I was seeing them, like, Wait, why is that so perfect for me? Because if you know, I'm a red girl. Wait, look at it, she's so cute. Wait, Loki, I'm really happy. Oh my god, I'm actually so happy. Wait, I feel like this is me. Wait, no, genuinely, I'm not even joking. Yeah, because like I always gravitate to red, so I was like, I either wanted this one or this one. No, serious, I'm being so genuine, I'm being so for real right now. Like, honestly, I know I just said I didn't really care what I got, but I saw a lot of people get the white one, and I was like, like, I mean, if they're all really cute, but if I were to get one, only one, it would be red. Oh, she's so pretty, look at her. Okay, one more time. Whoa, that was a spin, that was such a spin. Garlic something, garlic cheese, and then pistachio, because duh. I should have went here earlier. I want to finish this book because I bought another book while I was here, so I don't have much left. I don't think I can finish it now, but I feel like I'm very close. And then maybe I can start the other book in the airport. But so plan for this morning. So we're having breakfast. This is breakfast. No, I was at the beach actually first. I try to chase the sunrise, but it's just like hard. Like I think I woke up at like 5:10, but I left the house at like 5:30. But anyway, no, it's okay. I caught like the end of the sunrise, but that's fine. I just didn't want it to be super hot. So did that, had a swim, laid out in the sun for a bit, and then went to this bakery. I'm gonna go to an ATM and just take out a bit of cash because something happened last night. Pretty much, I really was craving Korean food, and I found this place, and I walked all the way there, and I have like no more cash with me because I just came from the Central Market and I used all my cash there. There was no sign that was cash only, and I was also really tired, so it was half my fault. Like I should have asked, but no one told me, and she took my order, and then when they gave me the food, I was like card. She was like, oh, cash only, and I was like, oh, that's a bit awkward. So she ended up giving me the food, and she's like, just come back tomorrow and pay me, and I was like, wait, that's so nice, because like it's not like she can track me down, but she just let me like have it anyway. I was like, oh, thank you for feeding me. But yeah, that was insane. So I need to get cash and pay them. So after I get cash, I need to go to my hair appointment first. I'm gonna get a trim, a haircut. Like I have so many dries, split ends, it's crazy. And then I'll drop off the money, and then I'll make my way to the airport. I have no more money to spend, so there's no point of me really staying here. And also because it's like I have a massive bag, and I kind of want to just like get that done. Yeah.